Hi everyone, Trishna here. So before I get into the main topic of this video, I just want to let you know that if you've asked me to do a video in the future that elaborates on a concept I've already talked about, I have not forgotten about your videos. I will still be creating them. My schedule has just been a little bit delayed because I ended up having to travel very last minute last week. So that's affected my schedule a little bit, but I have not forgotten about your videos, so just wanted to put that out there. So now talking about the main topic of this video. So in the last video that I posted, I talked about should you share your intentions with other people before they've actually manifested into your physical reality, into physical form, until they've actually become physical manifestations for you. And in that video, I talked about how it really is a personal preference. It depends on you, your personality, your belief system, and that is 100% the case. So my first 7 videos in the Manifestation Toolkit playlist or series, those 7 videos you should follow to the letter, to the T, by the book, because that's the process that's going to work for you. But when it comes to a topic like this, where I say it's really dependent on you, it really is dependent on you because law of attraction is all about your beliefs and your perception of reality and how you want your reality to be, and it has tons of room for your personality and personal preferences. So that's why it really is up to you and your belief system and your perception and how you view reality on whether or not you should share your intentions with other people. So, in that video that I posted right before this one, I mentioned that, but I feel like I really focus on reasons why you shouldn't share your intentions with other people. And in this video, I want to do the topic a lot more justice and talk about reasons why you should share your intentions with other people because, again, it's up to you and your personal preference and all of that. And there's positives and negatives to everything, and there's benefits to everything. So I feel like this topic will be done a lot more justice if I talk about the other side of things. So here is a reason why it could be really beneficial for you to share your intentions with other people. So I want to give you the example of looking for a job. Now, whenever you're looking for a job, you don't have to put out feelers to attract a job. I've certainly attracted jobs and didn't tell anybody I was even looking for one. But most people, when they're looking for a job, they start going to networking events. They start reaching out to the network that they already have, their friends, former colleagues, telling them, hey, if you hear of a job, if you become aware of a job that's in this area, just wanted to let you know that I'm looking. Could you please let me know, refer me, or something like that? And people start going to recruiters, and all of that is basically to put your feelers out there, to get as many eyes, as many minds focused on whatever it is that you're trying to attract into your life, which is a job, so that there's more pathways that a job can come and find you. And so that's a good reason to share your intentions with other people. It doesn't have to just be for a job. It doesn't just have to be, for romance. I know sometimes people say, hey, I'm looking, so if you know of anybody that you think would be a good fit for me. So it doesn't just have to be in these obvious realms. It can be for anything that you're trying to manifest, but that's one reason why you might want to share your intentions with other people is because every time you share it with somebody else, the universe now has a new pathway through which it can bring your desire to you because there's more people, there's more eyes, there's more minds, there's more awareness, and it's easier for the universe to bring whatever it is that you're trying to attract a lot faster to you. The doors have been opened and the universe can kind of flow through. Now, again, it's not necessary, but if you want to open up more pathways, this is a good reason to share your intentions with others. And another reason why you might want to share your intentions with other people could just be for personal reasons to gauge where you're at with your belief system. Because if you truly believe that you can have whatever it is that you want to attract into your life, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It doesn't matter if they doubt you. It doesn't matter if they think your idea is silly. None of that matters because you believe. So when you have that strength of belief, that is when the magic really happens. So, sometimes we're working in our own little worlds and we're working on our process, doing our healings, doing our intention setting. We feel like we believe, but we're kind of just working with ourselves. And if we don't share our intentions with others, we don't really get a chance to see if we have other blocks or if we need to work on our beliefs a little bit more. So when you start sharing what you're trying to attract with other people, that gives you the chance to see what are those blocks and do I truly believe that I can achieve what I want, and do I believe it strongly enough to where it doesn't matter that other people doubt me, I still believe. So, if you want to gauge or if you want to look for a block that you feel may be there but you don't know what it is, go out and tell somebody whatever it is that you're trying to attract into your life. So let's say you want to be a singer. You want to be a professional singer, and that's something that, when you're an adult, people kind of laugh at you or tell you that maybe you should be a little more realistic and grow up a little and get a real job or something like that. That's something where, a lot of doubt can come into play. And it's also a career field, singing, acting, being an artist, where, if you really make it, you make it. But there's a lot of people who don't. And so most people don't pursue those paths. And so that, like, you've been working on your belief because hey, it doesn't really matter how many people have failed. It doesn't really matter what anybody else believes. All that matters is my alignment, my energy, and have I cleared the blocks that are in my way, and am I focused enough to where my seeds will grow? And, basically you have law of attraction behind you. Law of attraction has your back. You've been doing your work. And so you know that this is something that can happen for you, but you haven't put it out there to test your belief. So that's why I'm using this example of being a singer, because I think it's something that is easier to relate to, even if that's not your goal. So let's say you want to be a singer. So you decide, hey, I'm going to tell my friend. I'm going to tell them that I want to be a singer. So this whole process can help you gauge your whole belief situation. How deeply do you believe in yourself? So you decide you're going to tell your friend. So you're about to say it, and analyze. When you were about to tell your friend, how did you feel? Did you hesitate? Did you have fears? Did you almost chicken out? How did you feel? Because that will already tell you, oh, I don't believe in myself enough to put it out there, to put it out to the test. I don't believe in myself enough to be able to hear doubt from other people or to be laughed at. So that already tells you a lot, and you can go work on some healing, you can go work on some intention setting. That tells you so much. And then once, let's say you decide you are going to tell your friend, how do you tell them? Do you say it, I'm going to be a singer? Do you say it with conviction, with complete seriousness, with complete belief? Or do you say it and kind of laugh at yourself after, like, oh yeah, I'm going to be a singer, I'm just trying it. Like, do you kind of backpedal as you say it? Do you kind of laugh at yourself before anybody laughs at you as kind of a protection mechanism? How do you say what you're trying to manifest to other people? That tells you a lot right there as well. And you can work on healings and things like that. And let's say, you're feeling good through all of this, your belief is strong. Now they're going to respond to you. So there's a lot of different things that you can pick up from how they respond. So the first thing to note is how somebody responds to you is not truly a gauge of whether or not you are on the right path. Because other people and their opinions don't actually matter at all, just at all in general, but also they don't matter to whether or not you're going to manifest whatever it is that you want to manifest. Everybody has their own opinion, everybody has their own baggage, everybody has their own perception, and they may not be working on theirs like you are, and they have their, if they laugh at you, it's because they're laughing at themselves and their own dreams. If they doubt you, it's because they doubt themselves. So other people's responses should never be a gauge, should never be a test, truly. But like in rule number 2, that video, always use everything to your advantage. So, maybe somebody responds and they are super supportive, they're really excited, they praise you because they've heard you sing before and they think that this is absolutely amazing. They have ideas for you on, maybe you should take this class, or maybe you should go to this audition, or maybe you should do this, work with this coach or something like that, or get this agent. So, that tells you a lot right there, because it's the universe giving you a sign that, and connecting you with more resources towards your dream. So, I said other people's reactions are not an effective gauge, but always use everything to your advantage. So when somebody starts supporting you, take that as your personal sign that, hey, I'm on the right path, and they're opening more doors for me, and this was a great idea, and they're reinforcing the belief that I have created for myself. So, you've been working on your belief, and now you have somebody who believes in you. that is a nice gauge because it's reinforcing your belief. So don't use other people's reactions as a gauge on whether or not you will achieve what you want to achieve, but use it as a gauge to kind of tell you where you're at, because people can sometimes mirror where we're at. But so, if it's positive, use it to your advantage. Now, on the flip side, your friend may laugh at you or may say, come on, get real, get serious, like stop wasting your time, or may tell you, you'll never make it. You're not good enough. So they may have that reaction. Now, do not use that as a sign because law of attraction is all about the story that you tell. And if you start using that as your story, that's going to be your story. So don't use this reaction in that way, but you can still use it to your advantage, because now you can test, okay, so when they laugh at me or when they tell me that I can't achieve this, do I believe them? Do I start to doubt myself? Do I start laughing at myself too? Do I start to question myself? Or do I just laugh with them because I think it's funny that they don't believe, because I believe so much? Do I laugh with them versus feeling like I'm laughing at myself? So that tells you a lot as well. So, you don't really have to do this whole gauging system. It's up to you, but it is a nice way to figure out if you have some blocks, if you have some fears, if you have some self-doubt, or if you're right on the mark, right on the money, and what you want is probably going to show up really fast because you don't care about anybody else's opinion. You know exactly what you're going to get. So just wanted to put this out there. 2 reasons why it can be really helpful to share your intentions with other people if that is what you really want to do, if that's your personality and your belief system, and that's how you work. Then here's the other side of part 1 of this video. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I earned your like and your subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.